The latest project for investigative journalist Barry Estabrook was spurred by his own health issues. He had to lose some weight, but who can make sense of all the diets and advice out there?
Over 3 years, he tried some of the most popular diets of the past 40 years while recording the science of each one and how it affected him. His book is called Just Eat, one reporter's quest for a weight loss regimen that works. And Barry joins us. Good morning.
Hi, Barry.
Hello.
Well, this is fascinating. I think the gist of what you found out is that all of these diets that we've heard of, these thousands of diets, all fall into one of three categories, right? Low fat, low carb, or cut your calories. Am I summing that up right?
Yeah, the only thing that you need to do is get a new gimmick, a new angle, and then the diet can come back around again. Whether you call it paleo or Atkins or South Beach, those are basically the same diet.
So in some ways that makes it easier, and what you said you did is you kind of took a little bits and pieces from each one that worked for you. So what did you do?
Well, the first thing I did was I probably went on a dozen different diets, and I was a champion at losing 10 or 15 pounds and gaining every pound back within a month or so. Every diet I went on failed, but on the other hand, I learned lessons from each of the diets that I then applied to my own way of eating, and all of a sudden, things started working without using willpower or any extreme measures at all.
So people probably want to know, what was it that worked? Did you take a little bit from each one, and is that the idea?
The main thing I found out is the reason diets don't work is no one likes to be told how to eat. Eating is deeply personal. And if you try to follow some regimen spelled out by some doctor or nutritionist somewhere, that is not likely going to work for you, because we all eat differently. So what I found was that you had to look within. You really have to. You don't follow a diet. You should lead a diet. You should say, here's how I eat, and then say, now here's the areas where I can improve without too much effort.
So for you, give us something specific. Was it cutting out alcohol? Was it smaller portions? What is the thing that you did?
Okay, what I did, and it's going to be different for you, is the biggest thing was cutting out alcohol. But there were a lot of other things I did. I cut out basically all extremely highly processed carbohydrates, white bread, cookies, ice creams, things like that. And I never had a big problem with sugar, but I watched that. So those are the two big things. Little things that I found out that made a difference. I was a potato chipaholic. Sorry, I don't know if they have a 12-step program yet, but they should. I found myself eating 3 or 4 of those little bags of potato chips a week.
Wow.
I'd stop into a deli for a sandwich for lunch and always pick one up without thinking. Well, that was a couple of thousand calories a week, nearly enough for a whole day.
Wow.
So, and the other thing I live in Vermont, where we have great artisanal cheeses, and I ate too much of them.
What was the worst? Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Yeah, but eliminating those or cutting way back was easy and effective. It'll be different for you. A lot of people I know, their problem with sugar and sweets.
Yeah.
That doesn't bother me because I don't eat much of that. But
so if you cut out the one thing that's like your biggest weakness, you just start there, right?
Yeah, that's where the low-hanging fruit is, so to speak.
I see.
It's easy, rather than, if you eat a lot of ice cream, cut that out, you can lose weight. One doctor I talked to had a patient who lost 50 pounds by switching from high-test beer to light beer.
Wow.
You must have consumed a lot of beer.
Hey, what's the worst diet you tried? There's all these. Did you try one like where you drink the vinegar, or I don't know? What's...
Okay, I'll confess. I went on something called the Master Cleanse. It was tempting because I was in a week or two, I was supposed to take off up to 20 pounds. It consisted of maple syrup, lemon juice, warm water, and cayenne pepper.
Oh.
Yeah, exactly. It was like the worst, take the worst attributes of those things and put them together and you get the drink. So you drink about 6 of those a day. And it was foolish and uncomfortable and unsustainable. After 4 days, I was, I had serious digestive issues. I couldn't leave the more than a few slides from the washroom.
I'm sorry, I'm not laughing at That's terrible. I don't mean to
Then I
laugh.
started to feel dizzy. And
Oh,
it was a foolish thing to do.
Wow.
Beyonce went on it when she had to slim down to lose weight for a movie. And I thought, well, it's good enough for Beyonce. It's good enough for me.
Right.
But they weren't paying me $5 million
Yeah.
or whatever they paid her.
So how much weight have you lost? Have you reached a goal after going through this process or no?
I had a goal of 40 pounds, and I'm down about 30 now,
Good
and
for
I'm still
you.
creeping downwards. I'll never be as you can tell, I'll never be a skinny man. But the most important part is, yeah, I've lost the weight, but I had very high cholesterol and very high blood pressure, even with medications. And those are now down to normal ranges
Wow.
without medication.
Good
So
for
you don't have to
you.
really be skinny to get the health benefits of losing weight. You lose 5% of your body weight, you'll see immediate health benefits.
Well, it's fascinating. It's a pleasure to meet you, Barry.
Thanks, Barry.
You can find Barry at politicsoftheplate.com and on Twitter. The book is called Just Eat. Thanks for being
Thanks,
with
Barry.
us.
It's my pleasure.